Dubai is famously known as the entertainment capital of the Middle East. The city of Dubai that we see today came into existence only by the mid-1800s. It was only land and water until the Banias tribe stepped foot in the city in 1833. Gold will always represent Dubai's beautiful sand dunes and link to our traditions and culture. It means a lot to all of us in the UAE as it marks the great achievements done in the last 50 years to build and advance the UAE. The attraction of the UAE appears sometimes difficult to pin down. Development of the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in Dubai and in the world, is indicative of the touristic aspirations of the city. The Arabs and the Filipinos, growing up, I slowly started to realize that what my parents have been telling me when I was young is happening to me right now. Being a half Arab, half Filipino, it is very important to feel comfortable in your own skin, because if you aren't, no one else would. People all over the world come from different backgrounds, so when you're meeting people or go out into the world, never show your discouragement, always present yourself with pride. In case of the Philippines, the ancient Hadrami migration found its way from Islamized areas in the south towards Sulu, the southwestern archipelagic region of the Philippines. Adding the Hadramis settled in Cotabato, Maguindanao, Zamboanga, Davao, and Bukidnon. Mindanao was already settled by Muslims when the Spanish colonization began. Today, the western part of the island and the Sulu archipelago are territories with a majority Muslim population, whereas the rest of the Philippines is predominantly Christian. The mere mention of Arab will instantly conjure visions of the smoldering desert of Saudi Arabia, for it is where our fathers worked for several years in the 80s among thousands of overseas contract workers recruited by the Saudis from all around the world. But I imagine that for Filipino Muslims in Mindanao, the mere mention of Arabia must elicit deeper feelings, for they look to it as a major influence. As ancient Arabia is their mother Spain, their Madre España. Today, Muslims comprise around 6% of the Philippine population, and Islam is a living religion and a cultural force, especially in Mindanao. This is Ahmed Romero, proud to have an Arab and a Filipino blood.